and welcome to Hitchin Creative.
Or HCTV, as it might never ever be known.
I think it might catch on. I think it'll catch on, HCTV.
Yeah.
This is the March 2025 edition. I'm Julian.
And I'm Glyn. So what, first of all, is Hitchin Creative? Well, we're focused on Hitchin's rich and varied creative community. Hitchin Creative was founded in 2021 with the intention of galvanising all aspects of the cultural arts to celebrate and enhance the lives and well-being of all who live in or visit Hitchin. See that you can really tell that I'm reading this, can't you?
And I'm not scrolling it fast enough. We aim to discover, develop and support and promote aspects of the arts in Hitchin and the surrounding areas.
So Hitchin is good start. Hitchin Creative is a not-for-profit CIC, which is a community interest company, for anyone who doesn't know. That's run by volunteers like us, and we are the organisers of things like Hitchin's Winter and Summer Festivals, as well as other events throughout the year like the Hitchin Creative Day and regular creative socials which happen every other month, as well as other networking events as well.
You can find out more by following Hitchin Creative on Instagram and Facebook at Hitchin Creative, or visiting the website at hitchincreative.co.uk.
We are in. That's it. That's the beginning. Are we going to do that every single time?
No, we're never going to read that ever again. That's
Maybe
what
we'll
we're
find
about.
A shorter way of saying that in the
Yeah.
next edition. But
I mean, what is this about? We thought we wanted to set up a YouTube channel and we wanted to do some more video content and maybe a little sort of loose women one show style.
That's the vibe we're going for, is it?
Well, we were, but then our lighting went all moody and atmospheric, and it's now a sort of sleazy jazz show.
It does feel like it needs some sort of smoke.
We do need some
a
smoke.
Cigarette or something.
Yeah, maybe for the next episode we'll develop this atmosphere a lot more. So yeah, the idea is to do some kind of show that will really evolve and develop into something that probably isn't what you're going to see in this show. This is our sort of first attempt. We're figuring it out, we're winging it, and we hope it will shape and take form over the months to come. But I think the idea was to just talk about stuff going on in Hitchin, creative stuff going on in Hitchin, perhaps talk to creatives, perhaps have some interviews, have some guest hosts, anything like that, and also basically tell you about what's happening in the upcoming month or two around Hitchin, what events, what
anything really, anything creative, anything that's happening in Hitchin that is vaguely sort of falls into that bracket of being creative, we want to know about, don't we? Really,
absolutely.
So we will tell you about it if we know about it, and the whole purpose of the show will be kind of shaped by our community. That's the plan, so that we haven't got to do anything. Basically, we can just sit here and say this, and then this, and then this.
Read out stuff. So it'll be a bit of a listings of stuff going on in town.
Yep.
And hopefully it'll be a bit more than that, so it's not just a boring listings of stuff going on in town.
True. That's true. Yeah. Hopefully it won't just be that. Yeah.
So basically, head over to YouTube if you're not watching this on YouTube, and subscribe, because we would also like to do some live shows.
It's not live.
This is not live. It feels very, very live.
It feels very live.
What it says is unedited, but not live.
I like it.
So
we're going to do more like this, basically.
We should do more like this. And the idea is to at some point, perhaps put these out once or twice a month or once every 6 weeks, depending. We're all volunteers, depending on how much time we've got.
Yes.
And see how it shapes up. But it'd be nice to do a live version now and then, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then have some interaction from you guys watching, and have some questions. Maybe if we have guests, have some questions coming in. And so going live would be cool. But you can't go live to YouTube unless you've got 50 a big 50 subscribers.
Which doesn't sound like a lot of people, but actually,
If you put them in a room, that's quite an audience.
That is quite an audience.
So if you have a YouTube account or do YouTube, please hit subscribe and like. I don't want to be saying that every show.
Now, do we have to say, now the cool kids, don't they say like and subscribe?
Yeah, did I say subscribe and like?
Well, you did. You turned it around the other way, but I mean, I liked it. It was original. It was different, but...
Yes, so subscribe and like.
Subscribe and like.
Or don't like, thumbs up. Anyway, subscribe, because once we've got 50 people or 50 plus people, it unlocks the special key for us to go live, which will be even more shambolic than this.
I can't wait.
Very exciting stuff. Maybe we do a live Hitchin Creative Day special.
Live from Hitchin Market
Creative
Square.
Day. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? And more about Hitchin Creative Day in a little bit.
Yes, indeed.
So yes, shout out for submissions, it says up there.
Shout out for
if you have
submissions.
anything coming up in April, May, any event, any project you want to show off to the people of Hitchin, any workshops, then please do send them in to submit@hitchincreative.co.uk. Or if you go to our Instagram or Facebook page, there is a Jotform submission link where you can go online and submit there. Please give us as much information about yourself, your organisation, and the project or event you've got going. And also submit at least 2 photographs or images, because Instagram like images and we'd like to put up pictures and stuff. So give us information. And you too could feature on this show.
On this show, right.
To the nobody that are watching.
Just like this. It's very exciting. I'm loving it.
Yes.
Loving it all so far.
So
what are we doing now? So really today
we were going to say about what we've been doing creatively. We were going to have a little chit chat, a little brief chit chat.
Shall we do
Glyn,
that?
done anything creative this week?
Have I done anything creative? Well, yeah, I spent all my life. So I do I need to sort of talk about myself?
Yeah, who are you?
Who am I? Who is Glyn Doggett? That's me.
Glyn Doggett.
So I manage and run the Market Theatre, which is in Sun Street in Hitchin. So we are currently on tour with an adult panto, which I am production managing, I suppose. So I'm kind of tour managing that. That's still out and about. Not this very second, because right now I'm here in Hitchin, but generally it's out and about around the country. So that's taken up a huge chunk of my time recently. But when I've been back home this week, today I've been getting ready for our first Market Theatre in Hitchin show of the season, which we will talk about later, but it is called Best Shakespeare Scenes Ever. So there's a hint in the title there about what's in that show.
Amazing.
What about you? What have you been up to? Have you been doing anything creative?
What have I been doing this week? Worrying about this, setting this up. And also, I was invited to an opening of Purwell Studios. So Purwell Studios is a new sort of TV production facility at North Herts College. They've invested heavily in setting up this wonderful space for the students and for the courses there, so they can learn about production, switching, and green screen. They've got a big green screen cove. Awesome. I'll put some pictures up. And so they had a sort of launch there. So some people
did you have lunch as well?
Had a lunch. I did have a lunch included. So it was a lunch and launch. I went for the free lunch. Really nice meal at there. They've got a restaurant in North Herts.
Of course, they've got everything.
So they've got obviously students doing a catering course or whatever, and so they catered it, and it's lovely. Mm-hmm. But so there was sort of people there from the industry and local people who are involved in film and media and stuff like that, and a whole bunch of. And it was opened by, you see, this is where I'm unprepared. Alistair, the RMP. Alistair.
I know Alistair.
RMP Alistair.
Well, at this point, we'll have to put in some sort of full title.
Shall we put his title?
So we know. But I do know who he is.
Yeah,
I know where he.
Seems like a very nice chap.
Yeah,
he gave a little speech and clapped the clapperboard instead of cutting the ribbon, and a few speeches and stuff and about that. So it's a great facility over at the college there, and I think is available for hire. It says on their website.
Maybe our next episode will come from that studio.
Live from there. I don't know whether we can
give us permission
to hire it.
We're too old.
That would be cool.
You've got to be a cool young student.
There'd be much brighter lighting they had there than we've got here. So that was good fun and interesting. And so what is happening in March and April in Hitchin?
Right, Hitchin in March and April. There's so much going on. Always so much going on in Hitchin. So I'm going to be selfish and start with what's happening at the Market Theatre, which feels very wrong, doesn't it, to say that? I manage the Market Theatre. By the way, we're going to start with what's happening at the Market Theatre.
Absolutely.
But we do have a show
starting
this Thursday. We have the best Shakespeare scenes ever. Now it's basically the idea behind the show is to kind of promote Shakespeare to people who wouldn't normally go and watch Shakespeare. So if you've never been to a full Shakespeare play before, this is kind of a mini introduction. So it's taken scenes from really well-known plays like Macbeth, Julius Caesar, Midsummer Night's Dream, and giving you a tiny taste of them. And all the scenes are linked in with little songs just to sort of give you an idea of what the story is. And that's it really. It's like an hour and 10 minutes, £14 a ticket There are student discounts as well.
Amazing.
And it's running for 2 weeks. So it runs Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week. It finishes on the 15th of March. Right. So go see that if you can. Markettheatre.co.uk is where you get your tickets.
Amazing, amazing. What else is coming up in Hitchin? There is a new exhibition opening at the Make Space, which is 3 West Alley in Hitchin. It's an exhibition of paintings by the lovely local artist and photographer Alexa Loy. That is from the 6th. A lot of things are starting on the 6th, so hopefully this video is out before then. If not, this is the 6th to the 23rd of March 2025, so plenty of time to pop along there. Lots of stuff always going on there, and we will no doubt have Kim, who runs that place, on the show.
Yes.
She doesn't know that.
Yes.
Or anyway,
do some stuff
on it. Maybe we do an episode from there.
I think we should.
You know, we should do something.
I love it
like
up
that.
there. It's really cool up there as well.
Yeah. So check that out. It's a little hidden away place, but Make Space, lots of workshops and stuff going on over there.
And what else?
Shall I do this one because you do all the theatre?
Go on, you do.
So at the Queen Mother Theatre, there is a production opening tonight, actually, and we're filming this on Monday, so it would be already open by the time you see this video. And it's The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, which is adapted by Simon Stevens, based on a novel by Mark Haddon. It's presented by the Bancroft Players, and it runs from the 3rd to the 8th of March. So try and get there. Hopefully this video goes out before the 8th of March. Try and get there. I've got a feeling you might have a problem because I think it's sold out towards the end of the week, or you might get a ticket or two.
Do they do returns? They do like a returns list?
Keep an eye on their website or their social media platforms. But that's a great show. I saw that in London when it was on. I've read the book. It's a good show, and I'm sure they're going to do a wonderful performance of it. Yeah. So yeah, check that out.
Excellent. We've also got pottery workshops. Now I'm reading this cold. I've not read this yet, so apologies.
This was submitted
to the people. This is really submitted like 2 seconds ago. So this is the pottery workshops, again hosted by Silver Ceramics, 15th of March, 29th of March, 10 till 1, and that's again at the Make Space Studios, number 3 West Alley, right up there, but in the arcade. If you go through the arcade from the High Street and right up to the back and take a right, and it's just
next to Waterstones, isn't it? That arcade next to Waterstones, up the back there. Lots of interesting little things.
I say that because it's one of those places that you sort of forget about or don't even know it's there.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
There's so much cool stuff.
Absolutely, it's a great little place. And yeah, so this was something submitted by Silver Ceramics at submit@hitchincreative.co.uk. So they submitted. We placed that on our Instagram and our Facebook page, and now it's going out
to the millions
of people watching,
or at least 50
this show. If you want more information about that, check out silverceramics.co.uk. There we go.
And what else have we got? Club 85.
Club 85 have got a fundraiser on the 15th of March at 7 p.m. And there are bands called Neverworld, the Death Valley Knights, Planet Fatal, if I read that correctly, and Cutlass. So that is a pretty hardcore heavy night of heavy metal, which is a fundraiser to help save or relocate or whatever their plans are. Take
over Club 85, which is a really, really good cause, really worth supporting if you're into that sort of music. But I do understand, I think they're doing quite a lot of fundraising events.
Check out their website. They've got a lot of other stuff on. I think that's the fundraiser that's nearest to us now. There's other stuff there. I think they've got an Oasis on. That will probably be done by the time this video goes out, but lots of stuff going on there. Check out their website.
Oh yes, and if you know hardcore heavy metal is not for you, we've also got Thimble and Thread. That's not at Club 85, by the way. I'll point out. That's embroidery workshops. They're happening at the signing rooms on Sun Street, I believe. Although I'm doubting myself when I say that, but I'm pretty certain the signing rooms are on Sun Street.
Upstairs on Sun Street.
It's next to Mama Baby Play, or above Mama Baby Play, so it's in that same area. That's the 6th of March, and then the 1st and 3rd Thursday of the month. Every month, I presume.
I think so, yes.
They've
just started up again, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Again, this is a submission, so they've sent us some information. More information will be. I'll tell you what. You can book online for this, and we'll put a link in the description because it was a big, long one of those.
Can you use like a pointy thing?
I think we'll do. Well, I will put it in the description. Yeah, I won't put it up on screen because you need to click on it. It's one of those buy tickets, so it's not just a web address. It's some really long, convoluted set of numbers and codes and digits and dot and forward slash and numbers. Nice. but you can link there and it goes to you can book. So we'll put that. I hope I remember to put that in the description of this show on YouTube.
You're reminding yourself by doing this.
I am.
Thimble
so,
and Thread.
Yeah, or find them on Facebook, Thimble and Thread. Google them. I don't know. Ask Alexa, Google them. Ask Gemini. Ask your AI assistant.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
And find information about all these things.
Yes.
We can't do this for you.
No.
So, anyway, that's kind of...
That's where we're at. So this is it, right? So this show is going to rely on the content that you guys give us. And
hopefully some it would be nice to go out and film some stuff and get some VTs, I believe they're called, on
so that we can go cut to the
so
VT.
we can go cut to this, and we'll just this show will evolve. We've got to start and do this. We're winging it. We're going to do it. We'll see what it turns into. But the more stuff you send us about the events that you're doing, the more we can help promote you, because that's what Hitchin Creative is ultimately all about. Helping the people of Hitchin,
be creative,
the wonderful people of Creative Hitchin and surrounding areas.
Yes, and surrounding areas, of course, And we do have, this year, I should say, one of the big things that we do at Hitchin Creative is run the Hitchin Festival. Now, that's a huge July month, a huge month of things happening in July. The show's going to be about 4 hours long on that particular episode.
Well,
I think there'll probably
be all day live episode. If that happens, let's not hold
ourselves to that. We'll just do a lock-in and we'll just be technically live.
No, I think we should be live in the market square.
We should be
beaming stuff all day.
Yeah, Hitchin Creative Day
live. That was the goal. So we do shows every month leading up to that. And then shows. So there's lots going on in the month of July.
July this year, but lots to build up to, I think. And anyone who's got, here's a little plug. I should say this: anyone who has got events running in July, please submit those via the Hitchin Festival website, hitchinfestival.co.uk, where there is an application form which you can fill in. We accept anything and everybody, and we'd love to promote your stuff and sell your tickets and make you part of the Hitchin Festival.
Amazing, good stuff, and be in that wonderful brochure and things like that. So more about Hitchin Festival in the next show, possibly. When we've got our organisation shiz together. And more about Hitchin Creative Day, which we've sort of mentioned a couple of times, and is a great day in Hitchin.
Which is to say it's in the town square on the first day of the festival. So it
launches the festival, doesn't it? And
it's the big thing, and there's stalls and there's music and there's whatever we want it to be this year. I don't know. Lots and lots of things going on, but it's a nice launch pad. God, I've never said that before. It's a launch pad.
It's an amazing launch pad for rockets and things that launch.
Like balloons. It's great fun.
Anyway, let's wrap this baby up.
Like it says in there, wrap it up.
So anyway, just a reminder, please submit your events, workshops and projects, etc. to submit@hitchincreative.co.uk. Provide as much information as possible about yourself, your organisation and your event, and please provide us with at least 2 images. And also, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe and like. It's YouTube @Hitchin Creative. Everything across social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's all @Hitchin Creative. But hit the subscribe button so we can get those 50 subscribers.
So they have to subscribe and like, or can they just like, or can they just subscribe? They have to do both.
It's all about the algorithms. I think they've got to like, subscribe, and
give us money.
And send money to us. At the moment, the subscription thing is the most important thing. Just because I think we've got to get those numbers so we can do a live show. Now you're probably thinking, watching this tonight, why would we let them do a live show? But what could go wrong?
Exactly.
Can't get any
Nothing's
worse.
gone wrong tonight at all.
So there we go. Thanks for watching. If you made it through to the end.
Yes.